tèmi ti béèrè. Sherry, whatever they gathered here, don't bá ti gbé lọ sí court, it is the fact. Kò kì í ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe níṣe àwa gẹ̀dẹ̀lé, ó yẹ jẹ́ káwa náà tún wá di eléyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà tún wá di eléyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa di eléyìí, ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà tún ṣe findings eléyìí. You understand? It is the fact. That is why they call it the fact findings. Whatever write-up tí Coroner inquest bá submit sórí table judge to fẹ́ give justice, òun ni judge yẹn fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí o. Ó dàbí ìgbà tí IPO bá kọ̀wé tó gbé lọ sí court ni. Ó máa ní gravity o. At this fact-finding court, it will fail to bring out the right suspect. Níbẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé bóyá ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Gbogbo eléyìí tó ń pariwo high court, no high court, no high court. Things might not work the way we want it. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ ká wò from this angle. Kí ni reason tí Coroner inquest fi ń sọ fún yín pé òun ò ní welcome any visual evidence from social media? Kí ni reason tí wọ́n fi sọ pé okay, this case wọ́n fẹ́ máa ṣe behind closed door? Tí wọ́n ready láti jẹ́ kí press kankan present. This is a global case tó yẹ pé tó bá wọ inquest ó yẹ kí camera wà everywhere kí gbogbo àgbáyé máa wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Kí ni reason tó fi ní all these things should be done behind closed door? Nígbà tí Coroner inquest to welcome any visual evidence from media, kí ni assurance pé tó bá dé higher court? Ṣé fẹ́ kàn throw away file Coroner inquest? Because if they are to reopen the case and start the investigation the way you sound, where the table will turn around, definitely they are going to put away the evidence to all at the inquest for them to work on their own. And we waste how many years in Coroner inquest without giving anything. You understand?
Okay.
In as much the Coroner is not the final place, we still have a good place to go. Coroner inquest, what is it meant for? I was at the court. Mori bon ṣe argue. Kó tó di wípé wọ́n gbà láti pe Wunmi padà. There are many people that their name are in the paper that the magistrate did not allow. Tó lóhùn ò fẹ́. I could see how they argued before they even grant the application of that Karimo coming to testify. One very series of questions. Is Karimo in the house? They said no. Then why do you think we should call Karimo? Why do you think we should call this one? What is the use of this one? You understand? They call on the IPO. The IPO failed to come. Over 6-7 times they've called on the IPO till down.
Okay.
At the same time, this same set of people one call on Prime Boy for a day by don't be placed at wanted.
Hold on, Arifa, let me just establish this. Okay, Mr. K has been accused from Coroner inquest and he's going to be taken to the High Court. Now, while the judge is sitting down, will the judge now say, okay, Mr. K, I mean, you've been accused of so, would that allow Mr. K or the lawyer of Mr. K or whoever that is representing Mr. K legally to now say, okay, my lord, Mr. K, as I have been rightly accused, is not guilty of this offense. Will Mr. K not be allowed to talk to explain his right of his own side of his story, and why Mr. K is presenting his case? Will the lawyer of Mr. K not say why this thing was going on at the Coroner inquest? These are the things that ought to have come up but was not given a legal hearing. And as a result of it, my lord, I want a situation whereby so from so. You see, when you come to legality, when it comes to law, it depends on your defense, it depends on your presentation, it depends on how you are able to handle your case. And that's why I'm trying to tell you that for whoever that the case is being pinned upon, for now, it is just for us to just get out of that Coroner inquest. And that's why I'm trying to tell you that by the time they get to the higher court, the representation of Mr. K will now say, okay, sir, my lord, this is what has been drawn from Coroner inquest, but I still want to put it to you, sir, that while this thing was going on, so things were not looked into. And that is why we are now finding ourselves in this. That is why my client is now finding himself in this kind of situation. I will now want to put it to you, my lord, that if this so is looking to from this angle, I believe we should be able to get the right person into this case. And that is where every other thing would. It's not simply, I agree with you. that the reason for corona inquest is just for fact findings and for us to even to get a leadway, just to get out of corona inquest. By the time we now get out of corona inquest and we are not getting to the higher court, then certain things will now come up again. So this case is not just a case that they will just come and judge overnight, regardless of whoever they are going to pin it upon. Regardless of whatever they are going to pin it upon. I want to be corona inquest on more game to fair play. But the world is wider than that today. The judges are more wiser. And they are going to be legal representation when they get to the higher court.
Alpha Omega.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. Let me mute because I actually want to clear that part because of
okay. I want to establish the fact that nurse is full of nurse no matter go where we
No, we at pin here. Whoever come pin lori. Let West talk.
You see, they are not going to pin it on anybody, not even anybody. They are only going to write a recommendation.
Thank you.
That having investigated this matter for so numbers of days, these are our recommendations based on our findings. They will just list it out. But since the recommendation is going to the high court, where prosecution can be, it's where prosecution is allowed, they will now give all the parties that were indicted or probably mentioned in fair hearing to come for defense on why they have been seen as being guilty or not being guilty. Example, if they have to conclude today and find a closure to corona inquest proceedings today, the chief magistrate will thereby write to say, having listened to this, that, and so on, all fingers are pointing to the direction of so. And with this, we hereby recommend to apply proper prosecution to the I don't want to call it to the suspect being pointed to based on further evaluation. The further evaluation will now call the person that, okay, in the corona, A pointed to you, B pointed to you, A pointed to you, D pointed to you, and by the conclusion, you are guilty of killing somebody or probably guilty of whatever they want to say. It is that person that will now come to say, I am not guilty. They will now ask the person to further prove why all lawyers to come, and in case the person is now reacting, defending himself and pointing fingers to more people, those people will also be invited for further evaluation. They can later sustain the recommendation of the magistrate or nullify it. They can nullify it. It's just like you going to a tribunal for election evaluation. Tribunal might come to say, no, the PDP winner is not the winner. APC should be given, the return ticket. Then they go to appeal. Appeal will say they sustain it. They go to Supreme. Supreme will say, due to other lapses, the winner remains the winner. But the one that the appeal is talking about to say that they should give to the loser is not sustained. The Supreme can nullify it. So whatever magistrate is going to recommend, high court, criminal court can nullify it, and they can also sustain it based on their further findings, validation to the recommendation. If they are not seeing it as important or relevant or the lapses, they will tell the magistrate that they will not sustain it. They can even pick another person that is not in the picture, that has not even been invited, so it is not the final. No matter what they will say, that will be, it can only guide in appeal court. It cannot only be the final thing. It's not final. So everything appeal is doing, magistrate is doing for now, is just to connect dots and to say, okay, from their findings, fingers is pointing to somebody, so thing. Here are the reasons, here are the statements, and so on. So it can be binding, could it get final, or can be nullified. Appeal can start with its own findings to reconfirm what the magistrate is going to submit to them. So definitely they will go. So that's what I want to say. So it's not the final.
Sir, can I quickly chip in something?
Go on.
And I want Arifa or Westo to correct me if I'm wrong. when the inquest started, Sanshitu called over on the inquest, and I think when it started, it wasn't when Wunmi came on board. It was inquest, it was interrogated. I don't think it was Sanshitu team that interrogated her. So I feel we were re-inviting her now. If Sanshitu is able to, to interrogate her now, I think we'll be able to kini yatubo ni clear direction. Dada.
Thank you.
Ju bó ṣe ti wá tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ ti understand nǹkan tí mò ń sọ sà. Wípé àwọn kọ́ ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ kini yìí láti ilẹ̀. So ẹ bá notice pé gbogbo question tó béèrè lọ́wọ́ Wunmi at the beginning of the inquest, she was just dodging the questions. And mi rò wípé wọ́n really báwo ló ṣe ń sọ òyìnbó yẹn, wọ́n really drill ẹ̀ because she was dodging tó bá béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. If you go and read that sir, tẹ́bá lọ ka question and answer, you will realize where the judge herself is telling her wípé don't stay on the question that you are being asked, don't deviate away from the question. Answer the question directly, because almost 90% of the question the lawyer was asking her, then she was deviating away. She didn't answer the question. Go down pato. So I believe now to recall this coroner inquest back, if Sanshitu can be able to allow Sanshitu to handle Wunmi one-on-one, I think we'll be heading somewhere. We know who and who is going to criminal court. And I also believe that all the names being mentioned as well, even Tobale streamline the investigation. Okay, these are the people that are going to criminal court. All the other names that are being mentioned, they are not yet free. All of them are going to be witnesses, so they are going to interrogate them too as well, and it's going to help the matter, the case as well. That's my
Let me just say this quickly, Kotiekpo.
Okay.
I have a fear. And my fear, I can't call it fear, but let me just say I'm having a prediction. Let me not call it fear. And I hope this prediction will not come to pass. And if it comes to pass with evidence, there's nothing anybody can do. And this is the prediction. Prime Boy needs to be careful. He needs to do more. And in his lawyer,
Prime Boy need iṣẹ́ gidi láti ṣe.
His lawyer needs to be up to the task this time around. In all of this, whether they want to nail it on him or not, there is no way the magistrate will find a closure to inquest today that his name will not be number one there. This is it's not because magistrate is having, anything against him, but from the day one, the police came to submit a paper. They gave all their recommendation to the court. They were even interrogated. Everything centered on Prime Boy. Wunmi came to give his own account. With all he has said, Prime Boy was mentioned. Adura came. Adura was even saying it boldly that I was told this is Prime Boy. Now, who else was in court then? DJ Bami. He talk. Prime Boy was not taken away in the statement. All of them, including spending, mention Prime Boy. The way they mention Prime Boy is all very different, but his name has continued to come out. Though everything they have been talking about is Prime Boy caused it, Prime Boy do this, Prime Boy do that, Prime Boy this and that. Who is going to tell the magistrate? Who is going to tell the coroner that when they are writing their recommendation or they want to push further to another court, that Prime Boy name should be removed? Because everybody that have come, either friends or enemy or whatever, all of them have mentioned Prime Boy. And that is why I said he needs to work more. Because by the time the recommendation will come, with all the legal time and all the authorities of law that will be quoted to submit these fact-finding things they are doing at the inquest, we won't be shocked if it is not going to favor Prime Boy. But I hope, and I can see, that he has also foreseen that. He has also seen that somehow, and that is the reason why he's not keeping quiet. I don't want him to keep quiet. We should continue, because ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ìjàpá mẹ́ta ni, no evidence to what they have been talking about Prime Boy, and that is what I want to say. So maybe that is what Arifa was trying to say that who are they going to, mention when they were putting, if they are putting the report together to take to High Court. It's like that is what he's trying to say that I will not fair prosecute, I will not fair koruko wọn síbẹ̀. The whole thing is looking like it's only Prime Boy. It would have been the nurse, but nurse oti wa sọ̀rọ̀. And for the nurse oti sọ̀rọ̀, what do you expect Coroner inquest to talk about the nurse or to put in the paper? It will just be an assumption that though some people mention the name of the nurse, but the nurse has not come to defend herself. So on this note, we hereby recommend to Clinical for this and that and so on. So they will not even say more to say about the nurse. Coroner cannot work on essay, and Coroner cannot work on what the social media people are saying. It will only work on what people have come to say in the court through their own statements. So I think they need to bring more people in. They need to record some people, put them on a documentation, like record them there, so that everything can go on smoothly. They will not talk about. They will only mention the nurse. The nurse needs to come before the closure. That's just it. Not only the nurse, all of them, and that's the way I see it. It is well. God is in.
But where's Tosa?
Yeah.
Where's Tosa? Mm-hmm. If I don't know what the basis of the coroner. If the coroner is actually a fact finding, do you understand? I think the coroner should not leave any stone unturned. Everybody that is being mentioned in the case should be brought forward.
I have heard this question that if coroner is inviting someone, either through direct invitation or subpoena, and the person is not even coming forth, is there a penalty? Is there any sanction?
That is exactly where I'm going.
I've asked the question several times, because I see that some people can decide to turn down the invite of the coroner and nothing will happen to them, because they don't see it as something that should scare them. They didn't see it as anything. They didn't even care. So I'm beginning to see that maybe the court is weak. Maybe the coroner is a weak court. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe
please, let's power tap. Everybody, let's power tap, please.
Maybe there is no sanction. Maybe there is no penalty for anyone that turned it down. I don't know. That's what I'm beginning to see.
Let me interject a little while you continue. You know the reason why it's been like that? The other side, invite wọn ní inquest kọ́ máa lọ ìgbà ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ máa mọ̀ wípé inquest olófin. But ní ìsìn àwọn tó ṣe invite tí wọn dáhùn yẹn ara àwọn tó ń lo ọwọ́ tó dẹ̀ ń lo ẹsẹ̀ tó ń lo agbára ni. That's why tó fi dàbí pé inquest ò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́nu. Wẹ̀yìn ẹjẹ́ kọ́ invite lára àwọn ẹlòmíì yẹn kọ́ skip ẹ̀ kọ́ máa lọ ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé inquest wà active ńgbà yẹn. All station is settled.
Ibi tí mo ti agree pẹ̀lú yín sà ni wípé this last inquest tí wọ́n ṣe gbẹ̀yìn yìí, I want to believe that for Wunmi to appear in the court, do you understand? I think she has a foresight of what was about to go down. That was why she appeared. I'm sure she herself does not want to be interrogated. She does not want to face Tanshitu one-on-one. And she knew what was...
Mr. Westo, sir.
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Go on.
Yes, all right, Soro.
Mr. Westo. Sir, Joshua, is it possible for our legal team to petition nurse? Since she has found it so difficult to come to Coroner for questioning, is it possible for the legal team to petition her, sir? Or they should tell the police to place wanted on her as they place wanted on Prime Boy? That is not even with them at home, sir. Is it possible, sir?
You know why I think it's not going to be possible? I think, please quote me, think it's not going to be possible. The nurse did not offend the little thing. That's one. Two, from the last court, the representative of the nurse, which is the lawyer to the nurse, who I know that would have been given the power of attorney on behalf of the nurse, was representing the nurse. Meaning that the presence of the nurse was in court, not in person but by proxy. So for them to now petition the nurse, it will be for what and on what ground? So that is why I use the word think that is not going to be possible. Because the lawyer is there to say I'm representing my client who is probably sick or ill or indisposed, who has also told me to come and represent him before your lordship. So with that, nobody will say that the lawyer is not qualified to represent the nurse. And by the time the lawyer is now being asked to present the client at the next adjournment, maybe if the next adjournment, if she's not around at the next adjournment, then the court can place a sanction. If the reason why she's not going to be available at the next adjournment is genuine, the court will not still do anything. As long as she's having, a representative, a solicitor, in the court. So that is one thing about law. Where you should be, where you should fear our system, not even our system, law generally, is that we've seen cases where someone, killer, with evidence, got a good lawyer and escaped the case. And someone who is not guilty of anything, because he has a bad representation or bad lawyer, bad solicitor, went to jail for something he did not do. And for someone that has committed the crime in the open, in the eye of the public, getting a good lawyer and getting away with the case, for such a person to have gotten away with the case, we should know that it's about how smart you are. It's about how smart you are. So in this Mohbad case also, I don't think it will happen, but because of our poor system, I won't be surprised if someone that is not guilty is being victimized and being crucified for something he did not do. And I won't be surprised if someone that is extremely guilty, that was supposed to be the number one victim, is walking freely. I won't be surprised. But before you get to that stage, that is the truth.
Wessel.
ID 36.
ID 36, yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
When we look back to the beginning of this thing entirely, even before they went to court, Wunmi's mother came out the first time. She said she's not going to agree if they jail Wunmi. That if they jail Wunmi, everybody is going down with her. So
who said that?
Wunmi's mother, if you go back to where the first time she and what's the name, Karima, were on the what's the name, somebody interviewed them. The first time, was the very. I could remember that vividly. If somebody can have the tape, I don't know, but it was somebody that taped her, and that was the very first day. The very first day. Even before she went to what's the name? Something died to freeze. So they might be, they know somebody that might.
I'm reading comments. They say that was not Wunmi's mother. Okay.
She was in Karima's house. I saw the picture.
Oh.
With her. That was the first time she came out.
Hold on. I can bring Karima. I can bring Karima.
Yes, please do. Please do.
Yoruba,
so you should know something.
Please, let's
definitely there's something behind it.
Power tap. And follow the host. Power tap.
Thank you.
Telephone.
Can you just, do you have an evidence? Do you have the video?
Karima, when you were calling,
hold on, Karima, calm down.
You're talking about Bridget, right?
I don't have it.
You're talking about Bridget. Bridget Mesa.
She was in your house. You remember?
So since you know you want to come up and say this, you should have the video.
I wish I do.
You're letting me to defend.
Okay,
You're putting me in a situation where I have to defend Mama Wunmi. You are putting me in a situation where I have to be defending Mama Wunmi. That's a wrong accusation.
So what did she say? No. If you remember, What did she say? Because you were on the phone arguing with somebody. I'm not.
I'm not going to be the one to correct you. Go and find the video and come and play it for us. Stop spreading wrong narrative and don't put me in a situation where I'll be defending Wunmi. Please. Because I don't want to defend her in any.
You were talking on the phone with somebody and she was saying it at the background.
It wasn't true.
No, don't worry, madam.
If you say so. If you say so.
The video will be coming, it will be. I will get the video.
Yes.
I will get the video. Don't worry.
Yes.
I will get the video within.
Please do.
Minutes now. That is why I brought Karimo. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a video I was thinking is my Mama Karimo. And Karimo confirmed it yesterday that is not her mother.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a woman.
Was she in the woman? Was she in a house? The very first time that thing happened?
We are not arguing. I'm not saying you are lying. So we need all this kind of video to be replaying.
Okay. I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
We don't need to argue about that. I wish we got the video now.
Yes, I wish too.
I love that kind of video to be replaying now because this is the time we need that. Those kind of.
I will not. You're one of the people I like. The very first time that thing happened, I said that.
Karimo, wait, madam, let her talk, please.
Okay.
Do you know what, Brother? Do you know what I discover in people? Interview ti baba ìlànà tí ó ti pé 24 hours yẹn. Tẹ́ bá ń bá àwọn èèyàn gùn pé tẹ́ bá ní kó wá sọ̀rọ̀ pa. Nǹkan tí bàbá ò sọ ló máa pọ̀ jù táwọn èèyàn máa spread káàkiri. If you want to say something with your full chest, make sure you listen to make sure you are sure of what was said in the video. That was the first video I did with Bridget Mesa, Mommy Summer, on Instagram. And that video was as a result of what Mama Lolade said at the burial ground. So if you are not sure, and right now as we are arguing right now, you were supposed to be playing the video to be sure of what you come up here to say. Right now, you are putting me in a situation whereby I have to be defending Wunmi that she didn't say that. So to avoid that,
okay, I know what you mean now. I know what you mean. So anything to do with Wunmi, they should not attach you because you don't want to be defending her.
They can attach me only when they are sure. She wants to can pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sì máa ní àwòtọ́ ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Now tí n bá ń sọ pé a kò ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ ti ń jẹ́ kí n máa kọ́mọ èèyàn máa rí pé a ó ń defend Wunmi.
Video tó ń sọ yìí, ẹ bá mi send here.
But let's leave that matter down until we find the video, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Because I was reading comments when you are talking. It's not from Karimo. I was reading comments. People saying that is not Ya Karimo. That is not Ya Karimo.
Okay.
So that's why I'm reading. That is why I brought her up.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. So now, Alpha Omega.
Alpha Omega kó ló sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́kùn gbà tí mo wọlé mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù.
Àti pẹ́ náà gbà tó dẹ̀ dá lóhùn.
Mo busy ni. Ẹ káàsán mo kí gbogbo ilé. Mo kí gbogbo panelist, mo kí gbogbo àwọn panelist, mo kí gbogbo àwọn commentator. Ṣé fídíò tí VDM ṣe láàárọ̀ tí mo send sí iṣẹ́ ti play ẹ̀?
Mo ti sọ. Mo ní VDM ló máa báyé Brisky.
Torí mi ò mọ because èmi ń wò pé mo wò pé fídíò yẹn ló yẹ ká ṣàní energy wá sílẹ̀ ní fídíò yẹn ló yẹ ká na because a ti analyze a ti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Wunmi bó ṣe pa Mohbad gbogbo ẹ̀ láti ọdún kan ó lé àwọn tó wà ní àwọn godfather àwọn sani àwọn godfather àwọn ló ń da justice irú so mo rí pé fídíò yẹn ló yẹ ká ṣàní energy wá lé lórí because ní afẹ́ mọ́ta ni who is godfather ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣàní energy wá lórí fídíò yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká analyze fídíò yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká pariwo ẹ jẹ́ ká bá VDM pariwo lórí ọ̀rọ̀ fídíò yẹn because tá a bá lè fi ṣe àwọn ẹranko nínú ní Nàìjíríà yẹn tá a bá lè fi ṣe out bá a ṣe máa rí justice lórí gbogbo àdó máa hard gan because fídíò yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tí VDM sọ yìí nǹkan tí Bobby Risky wọn ló ń jẹ́ wọ́n ní nǹkan tó lòun pera wọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ yẹn nǹkan tó ń delay justice nìyẹn kì í ṣe nǹkan méjì àwọn godfather Wunmi
àwọn godfather Wunmi àwọn sani ẹranko àwọn sani ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ló ń dìlé àwọn ló ọ̀ṣọ́ àti justice yìí so ọ̀rọ̀ tí VDM dẹ̀ sọ ẹ jẹ́ ká wà ní ọ̀ṣà rẹ̀ energy wa ẹ jẹ́ ká help VDM kí ni ẹ ṣe pa help VDM tá a bá fẹ́ ká tètè rí justice tani godfather tí Buŕst ń darúkọ nínú audio kìíní nínú audio kejì ó ń darúkọ godfather ó ń darúkọ san wọ́n ló ọ̀ṣọ́ àti justice san wọ́n ló ń gbọ́ wọ́n láti
máa jẹ́ ká play àbíkọ́ mi ní pẹ́ lọ lónìí ṣé àwọn ṣọ́ máa jẹ́ ká play ẹ̀.
ẹjọ ẹ play torí ẹ lọ́yìn àti alamọ́yìn ó lé lọ́dún kan àárín ọ̀kan tó jáde ẹ play kẹjẹ afẹ́ mọ godfather.
ta ni godfather.
Not the part of your normal issues and not. Oh, so before I go on, everything in this video is.
bí kámẹ́rà wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ti káwọ́ mórí as early as this and that there is no evidence of that o the only evidence that Yomi Fabiyi is saying ni wípé he has investigated the area he has seen camera in the building he has listened to some people saying as early as in the morning some people are already doing this and that in the compound that there is an alarm that he has gotten all of this and submitted to police to go and do further investigation to validate all of these things nǹkan tó máa validate ẹ ni ó ní kọ́ lọ find out kò ṣe pé òun ní validation lọ́wọ́ o I'm only trying to say.
no Westo Yomi sọ mo gbọ́ tí Yomi sọ ẹnu ẹ̀ ni mo ti gbọ́ statement níjẹta ọ̀ṣọ́ ó ní kí ló bó ṣe put ẹ̀ rí pé kí ló dé tó fi jẹ́ pé as early as 11 o'clock làwọn èèyàn ti sá ẹnu ẹ̀ mo ti gbọ́ ìjẹta ló sọ làwọn èèyàn ti sá lùbà tó ti káwọ́ mórí he said it so if you haven't seen it would he have said it ohun tó sọ ni tí o bá rí ìdí sọ.
Aboy thank you Brother Lati I want us to take this serious because according to what Aboy said it's still the same thing that I'm saying that if people can tell him within the community that in the morning there has been an alarm and he also confided in some people who also gave him the information that there is a central story and he has put all of this together who give to police to go and check for the validation to reconfirm. Kí ló fà táwọn èèyàn fi ń káwọ́ mórí láàárọ̀? There are cameras that can show us to confirm this information. He's not saying that he has seen the CCTV. Please, what is the status of Yomi Fabiyi in this case? That people can open the CCTV to him to see that people káwọ́ mórí. They cannot. Say Yomi Fabiyi ní court order to get the CCTV ni. So people should not say that he has seen it or he has seen the CCTV footage. They will not be able to.
Yomi copy lọ́wọ́ kò ní copy lọ́wọ́ it's not to do
Yomi doesn't have the copy. He has not even seen it. They cannot show it to him because it is a private moment of some people in the estate. It is about people's life. It is about the safety of people. So he said they told him. I'm only trying to clear Yomi so that we will not nail Yomi or expect too much from him. He said he has done his findings that there are some information that can lead us to the truth. And police have not done enough. And he has given police all the information that they should go and investigate what he had. And he gave them the proof that he went there by showing them the video of the CCTV installation that was around Mohbad's house and the ones on the street of Mohbad. He has not said that what is inside the storage unit that he has seen it or he has it. He didn't say that too. He didn't have it too. What he wants to for Yomi, it might turn out to be lies by the time they go to investigate, and none of those things was captured in the CCTV. If they eventually go and investigate the CCTV to see the recording, they may not even see it, which means those people might have lied to him as well. And of course, they might see it to validate that, yes, those people are saying the truth. So let us not say that if Yomi has not seen it, he won't be saying it. I'm saying this to clear Yomi, except Yomi will come out to say, Westo, they show me, I saw it, but they didn't give me. That is why I want police to go and collect it. If he's coming to say that, fine. But as of today, I have not heard him saying that. He has not said that. And I don't want us to make it look as if he has said it. So thank you. I just want to clear the part of Yomi. He's our brother. We cannot leave him behind. We will be together. We are all together in it. So having said that, Emi miss the life with Baba Alano. I didn't watch the live because my son was sick. I need to be with him to take care of him and the rest. So, but I want to say that with the little I have had and the little that has, we have cleared, anyone that doesn't want to support that Baba to get justice for his son should stay off. Anyone that will be coming to drag that Baba to think that that Baba is the one delaying this justice should stay off. Going forward, we will not allow anyone to distract us. Because the distraction is one of the reasons why we are here today, why we are, we like Koshima, we say, why we, it's the same, it's the reason why we are where we are today. And we cannot continue to take that. And again, let us not also forget that those who have gone to collect court injunction to put order of stay, that is stay order on the, fact-finding process. I heard from a legal person that it can only last 15 days before the final decision. The countdown started since the day they got that injunction, that letter. Now, 15 days sitting law, we need to know the final statement of, the final rule of the court, whether it will be cancelled or those people will be incorporated for continuation or those people will be denied. Because after 15 days, it is expected that Coroner will continue. Those that want to be investigated will be investigated and will know where we are going. Share 15 days, this is what is the update? Why are they forcing themselves to be part? If they are part, who are they representing? They say they are representing public. But from the letter they have taken to collect the order, it is a letter showing the name of a group of people, not the public. It is a foundation that belongs to an entity. And they are representing the entity, not we, not public, not us. We are the public, not the foundation. The foundation is not the public. If we all agree that, okay, we all want to pick a foundation for them to be representing, which eventually will be for the public, is another thing. But as it is now, I want all of us to call them, to ask them that they should allow us to continue what we are doing. If they don't want to support it, they should not destroy it. And maybe when I have other things to say, I will add to it. For now, I want to listen because I've not been on live for this, and I need to catch up with the event and what is happening. Thank you for now. I want to mute. God bless you all. Yeah.
Thank you.